Let's move on now to brief description of what's in the Alexander and Corbyn dialogues in the 5 different parts, so that you have an idea of what's coming up. During the coaching process, Corbyn had some additional dialogues with Alexander, who works in Silicon Valley in the US and was visiting. And we thought you might be interested to see interviews from the point of view of someone who does a lot of them to recruit staff into very highly paid positions. It does tend to be one-on-one interviewing rather than you being interviewed by a group of people. And the typical process in the States is you will meet maybe up to half a dozen individuals who work for that organization. And between them, they decide if they're going to make you a job offer. Interview Ninja. Additional dialogues between Alex and Corbyn. Part 2. The different interview types that you are likely to experience, whether it's for a university to get in there, or whether you're already qualified and you want to get a particular job with an organization. We also cover unlocking new behaviors and improvisation, and what goes on in the mind that encodes behaviors. And finally, being an interviewee is a skill in itself, and how you can analyze the interviewer or the interviewers in a panel situation, where there could be 2, 3, or even more interviewers talking to you at the same time. In this additional dialogue between Alex and Corbyn, we cover things like what is laughter? What is the idea or the concept of social capital and social cost? What actually controls our behaviors? How does our subconscious decide on a balance between risk and fear and pain and failure and potential success? And by the end of this section, you will have a totally new view about your behavior and what makes you perform in the way you do in front of other people. Part 4. Trying out new behaviors. How changing simple things like eye contact and posture and chin angle, things like that, can change your whole body, including your self-confidence and how you feel about yourself. And this is part 5. It starts off with how you can adapt your own self-talk using a technique called mantras. And then we move on to thinking more about what's going on in other people's minds and how you can analyze their own thought processes by watching their body language and listening to their conversation in an analytical way. And during this session, Alexander covers several things to look out for that'll give you cues about how other people feel about themselves, about their own status and their own self-esteem. And through that increased understanding, you can interact with them in a more effective way.
All right, so we've talked a little bit about
and I hope you're engaging with these instituteofpracticallearning.org courses, because this is your opportunity. And through your own research and your own vigor, you will be able to unearth at least some of the teachings of people like Adelard of Bath and Cicero and Plato and Socrates. These people are all there, and you probably don't know very much about them, but there is a massive amount of wisdom that has been captured, and you can pick up that baton now and carry it forward to the next generation. And all I can say is party on, because it's well worth doing and will enrich your whole life.